But the majority, definitely, I don't think thinks that way. And yeah, it is basically catnip. Yes, like I did play the Switch version on launch. I really liked it. You play with Game Genie codes. It's so crazy. It's okay, whatever. I'm not gonna gatekeep people for doing whatever they want to do. And Polly, if you're still within earshot, hello. I saw you come in super long ago as well. The Switch version was pretty decent. I did enjoy it. But that was one of the rare instances that I bought something literally to play day one. I don't usually buy stuff in like day one, but that was probably maybe like the third game that I did that with. So oh shit. You are such a bitch bastard. Ah! Okay, well, beautiful. Dude. Like, I know you're dead in it. I guess we're just gonna leave it like plus 20, it's fine. It's the angriest that I can get. Yeah, this is like angry Canadian. Not again, I'm not angry at all. Like, I want to paraphrase that. As I said, like, I keep repeating myself there, but it was just a bunch of stuff that happened. I think both sides learned from each other, that's it. So, I'm not a pitchfork kind of guy unless you really, really fuck up. There used to be a very long time ago, I think Bass Guy, that's literally what you're remembering. For like a span of like 3 days, there was a Canadian Rage emote that I made and it was pretty bad. And then I took it down, but it was like literally just like a little cartoon pixel guy in a t-shirt that had like a Canadian flag on it. And he was just smiling. But I was like, this doesn't really fit like anything that I do here, so I got rid of it. But I think this is literally what Bass Guy is referring to. He might remember that. Yeah, that thing was uploaded for like not even 3 days. It didn't have a long life. Yeah. It's just awkward timing, okay? Okay. What's up, Aaron? Welcome in. But I think, yeah, like... it like that's the other problem too with like I think kind of like the Big 20 stuff is it's really hard to I think like compile a list now where somebody doesn't have obviously like an inherent advantage, right? Because as soon as somebody knows a game, then they're gonna have a huge advantage over somebody else, and at that point like it doesn't matter. Because like if you're Endy and you choose to join, at this point, you know, you've been around for like 10 years, but that's not Endy's fault. Like it's the fault of a list that has like a finite amount of games. Like unless you're literally running, you know, like new homebrew games or something like that every single time. And they tried that in a previous Big 20 list where they like mostly selected homebrew to give everyone kind of more like a clean slate. But at the end of the day, you know, like you're gonna always have that problem. Like it's literally just a problem from the foundation. It has nothing to do with like the runners that take part. Because if you choose to include like whatever that has existed for, you know, like 10 years as a speedrun, at some point someone joining is going to have the knowledge of that run and have an instant advantage over somebody else. And there's nothing I think that you can really do that. Like you can't prevent that. So at that point, like there's always going to be kind of like that unfair advantage because they tried that. That was actually Big 20 number 6. That was literally the first Big 20 that I ever saw. It was almost all Famicom games. So if you look that up on Best of NES's website, that was it. It had like Bird Week and like Moon Crystal and stuff like that in there. That was literally the first one that I ever saw. I know, right? Bird Week. I don't think that one was really well received. But yeah, like why are you alive? Like, go away. I don't know how that guy survived off screen. Okay. He's gonna eat the pizza, apparently. Face first like that. Dude, imagine what a day that would be. You get, like, dropped, kicked in the back of the head, and then you fall face first into a pizza. Like, is that a good or a bad day? And then you get to eat the pizza. Like, I don't know how to process that situation. Nope, it's impossible. It's all, okay. I was gonna say, it's impossible because this piece of shit dog thing. He decided not to walk away. I don't have any reason, like, not to just be me. That's kind of like that's something I never understood on Twitch either. Like the persona, and I get whatever. Like maybe people aren't like completely comfortable just being themselves, but I don't know. I do appreciate that result. If it's Pizza Hut, it's a bad day. Agreed. That is accurate. No, for sure. I agree with that though. Like, well, I agree with both. Like, don't trust people on the internet, first of all. But also, literally what also, sorry, you just said as well, like, Twitch is a popularity contest. Like, when I was new, for sure, like, I was still very outspoken, and I still spoke, like, whatever I thought. But definitely there's repercussions of that. Like, you can't do that on Twitch without affecting your growth, which I think also creates a whole unique situation there where there's like, I don't know, especially when you're like a newer account, like I don't know. Apparently I can't talk and do this part. But there's definitely, I think, kind of like a thing there. It's impossible to count and do that. What's up, Dana? Come on in. I'm Bumbledon. I don't remember, like, I remember vaguely going to, like, Pizza Hut after we had, you know, like, baseball games and stuff like that. Rarely, you know, like, if we finished early and stuff like that. But I don't remember the quality of 1990s Pizza Hut. Like, not... Apparently it wasn't good enough to, like, live rent-free in my head. Oh. I was waiting for more dinos. I missed that other guy kicking him. Really? Really? Thank you. There you go. Dude. I think it'll always bring me joy to see like the foot soldiers get run over by the dinosaurs like that. Like, I love the idea that you're literally a foot soldier. But, like, I don't even know how to explain why that's funny in my brain. You know, you're already told like you have to fight like a giant turtle. I don't think they're gonna warn you that like a dinosaur is something you have to look out for today. But apparently it was for that guy. I had to adjust there because I missed the tackle. I am missing splits, I think. What's up, Riku? And Anik. Congo Line Monkey. No, I learned this one bad, but Sinister has like a really good tutorial for this one. Because like overall right now, most of the boss kills that I do don't lose like that much time to the record. Or at least if I were to get like all of the boss kills the way that I learned them, they would be almost on par with like the record kills and stuff. So me being able to execute them is not necessarily a thing in 2024, because I last learned this in like 2019 or whatever. So the record right now is something crazy like 17 minutes. Clearly my PB is like 25 minutes or something, but like all of the time literally comes from grouping enemies, and that's basically like what Sinister's tutorial goes over. Like literally how to group basically like every formation as they appear on screen, so you kill them obviously as fast as possible. And it's crazy to me to think that, you know, like the boss kills are almost equivalent to the record, which are, you know, like one portion of this game, but like I'm 7 minutes behind, and the 7 minutes behind is like literally all grouping. So I definitely learned this when I was new, and I didn't really optimize stuff as well back then, because this was only like 1 year into speedrunning back then. So I feel there's definitely shades of that, but I didn't learn anything coming back to this. I just literally decided like, hey, you know what, I'll come back to it for a little bit, because I wanted to learn Kirby in the background, but I didn't do that either. You bitch. I always get hit there doing that quick kill too. I don't know how to avoid that. So I don't know if this is... No, this is... No, that can't be right. Because there's still... I don't understand what's going on with these splits. Because it's this stage and then Krang, so like that should be cracked, but I don't know why there's 2 minutes there. That should not be cracked. There's nothing like tragic that happened in my last PV. Yeah, Sinister's tutorial is like super good. Plus he goes over the category that I used to run, which is not actually this one. It was like the 1 player 2 controller thing where you're doing like the death warp. Which honestly is really good because it skips like the, I don't know those guys' names, like Taka or whatever, and Razor, the turtle and the dog thing. But like, all of this is so good in this tutorial. Oh, that's bad. It's... okay. Sure. It's actually really good. It just gets rid of, like, shit. Like, it literally skips, basically, like, a stage. It skips the elevator section, and then it skips the boss, and it just goes to Shredder as, like, a boss fight. But what's kind of good about that is... you know why? I guarantee you... I bet you this is why, like... No, there's yellow guys in this, right? I guess I'll see on the star-based thing. Because I was gonna say, maybe I'm, like, running through this on a different difficulty category. And that's why all of a sudden we're like 2 minutes ahead. Maybe it's normal. But if there's like those like yellow death throwing dudes, then I did put it on hard mode. In theory, I guess, like, you probably weren't excluded then, but... yeah, I was gonna say, sorry, like, the 2-player stuff isn't that bad. because you're only basically like activating it for the very beginning part of the Technodrome, just so you can like attack the Mouser and like activate that glitch. How you doing, Riku? I guess I haven't died yet though. I have 9 lives here, which is kind of insane. Yeah, the amount that you actually use like the second controller almost doesn't exist in this game. It's like probably for 30 seconds, because you basically kill the second controller. Actually, I'll just do that. I'm fine with that. We have lives like crazy, so it's fine. But I was gonna say, you really don't use the second controller for very long, because you kill all the extra lives and stuff like that in the rat level. What would be that for? What would be that for? Excellent.
No turtle has gone before.
Look at that piece of shit. He's so happy. It's like, yo, I shocked you. Oh yeah, look at all your brothers die now, you piece of shit robot. You happy now? Yeah, there is yellow guys. So these yellow dudes only appear on hard mode. So it is hard mode. I don't know why in like 2 minutes ahead though. Other than like maybe my splits somehow didn't save from the other day. But I think like my actual PB is like 25 something. So that should be correct too. I don't know if that guy needed to die to scroll the screen or not. What was that? I don't know what hit me there, but okay. Like, you got the hitbox of game. It's like the last frame of the explosion of the bomb, maybe? Oh, he disappeared like right at the thing. Oh, he's still alive. Piece of shit crane. Ah, there you go. That's better. I still think I missed the split. Like, being 44 seconds ahead is correct, but how did we lose 2 minutes? Like, something is wrong with the splits, so whatever. Okay, whatever. Like, I don't know where that came from, but okay. I'll take it. I don't understand these splits though. Like, there's no way that we go from like minus almost 3 minutes to minus 44. What was that game, Riku? No, that's Turtles 3. That's what Amquat was running. Yeah, literally a traffic light. Like, I believe the first 3 splits, and then I don't believe anything else that happened until the end, so... Again... Not exactly sure what happened there. Probably not gonna save those ones, but actual PB is actual PB. Thank you, Amquat, Conga Line Monkey, Riku, Bumbledon, Birdman, what's up Birdman, Cat, Burster, J Fred, Sepulture, Sean, Mike, Fable, Rizul. The only thing that I know about Hugh Lewis is it's hip to be square, right? That's the guy. Oh yeah, the power of love, I've heard of it before. You know what, Burst? I am almost willing to entertain the lunacy of that idea. Because I was literally complaining yesterday that I don't know how I'm going to set a PB in this without learning grouping again. And at this point, I really don't know how I'm going to set a PB without learning grouping again. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure I feel like learning grouping. So at that point, like... we can run it back to save like 20 seconds apparently in the first level where I messed up the boss fight. But from there, like, you know what, we'll save the golds to see. Like, I don't exactly... no, there's gonna be like messed up golds if I do that. But we'll still see. We'll entertain the idea. Like, what is the sum of best right now? 2153. These are highly inaccurate golds. So now we're going to erase all my golds because they were messed up in that previous split. So let's just get rid of them. Yo, thanks Working Player. Wario's Woods. Alright, deal. We'll scare everybody away. No, don't. Yeah, so Burster has been running this game called Beetlejuice on Game Boy. And I have been tasking strats and stuff for him. And I have gotten to the point through tasking and practicing certain sections to record strats for him, to randomly going through these games and stuff like that. Like, I know the whole game. Justified Flaw. What's up, man? What's up, Tinka? Welcome on in, dude. How was your stream? What's up, Idri? Yeah, we literally just had a pretty decent PV. I don't know if we can improve this without basically learning something called grouping, so... But we knocked off almost another minute, and we went down from 31 minutes down to 24. Yo, there you go, 100%. Literally quote from the first movie, I appreciate it. First movie was so good. I wonder if I can show you guys something actually. Because actually, you know, I don't post about Leonardo very often, so I maybe can. Why was it rough, Tinka? And definitely go follow Tinka. Super good speedrunner. Extremely good at Diablo, which is a fan favorite of mine. Maybe I got lucky this way. Yeah, okay, I'll show you guys this. This is kind of whatever. Like, I actually like drawing, but speaking of Turtles 1, which I will never be able to do this again. This was cool because a long time ago. This is, I think, like one of my favorite scenes from the movie. And please excuse Heathen Light Mode. Yeah, a long time ago we drew that. And I was pretty happy with like how that came out to be. But I did it on my tablet, which I wasn't like super comfortable with yet. So, but to me that was always like literally like the best scene in the movie, by far. But I posted this like way back in like probably 2019 or something like that. You can tell his hand's a little bit messed up, but it's okay. I always thought that was really good. No, I'm really not good at drawing like hands and shit. So it looks kind of like he has like a Mega Man Buster thing going on there, but that's okay. Yeah, female anatomy, any kind of hands. Like if I draw hands or I try to like draw people's hands, it looks like Cloud from like Final Fantasy VII. You have like giant coconut hands. But definitely trying to draw like any kind of female. We're gonna make you look like a man. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Not very well anyway.